There's a famous Charlie Chaplin quote that everyone remembers: "Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot." This quote, often attributed to Chaplin, resonates with a lot of us. It plays on perspective. The way we perceive life can completely change depending on how close we get to it. The closer you are to a situation, the more tragic or difficult it seems. But when you step back, you see things with more humor, less drama. And yet, when we look at a character like Miss Bean, this perspective often gets flipped. When we observe Mr. Bean in close-up, we're struck not by his slapstick antics, but by something much deeper: his inability to adapt, to grow, or to even communicate like a typical human being. The closer you get to Mr. Bean's character, the more you realize there's a profound sense of tragedy hidden beneath the comedy. But that comedy, his silence, his routine, his strange, childlike behavior, becomes increasingly mysterious when viewed from the long shot. For many of us, Miss Bean was a comedic escape, a quirky, almost nonsensical character who wandered through life, causing chaos in his wake. But when we take a moment to look deeper, we realize something unsettling. Mr. Bean's world might not be as carefree and lighthearted as it seems. We often perceive Miss Bean as a figure of physical comedy, a man whose adventures rely on exaggerated expressions and strange antics. But what if there's more to Mr. Bean than meets the eye? What if his endless misadventures are actually a silent protest against the world around him, forced to relive his bizarre antics over and over again, without ever moving forward? And what about that outfit of his? That signature brown suit, red tie. Miss Bean wears the same clothes day in and day out. But what if this constant outfit is a reflection of something deeper? Let's dive into these questions and explore the existential mystery of Mr. Bean, from his timeless outfit to his strange time loop. You've seen Mr. Bean's outfit 1,000 times. That iconic tweed jacket, the red tie, the brown trousers, and that ever-present white shirt. But have you ever asked yourself why he wears the same thing day after day? What's the real story behind Mr. Bean's outfit? Is it just a quirky costume, or is there something much deeper? Today, we're going to take a deeper look into Mr. Bean's outfit and explore the secret behind his timeless look. Mr. Bean's outfit has become a symbol of simplicity and consistency. It's not just a costume, it's a visual identity. The tweed jacket with its patches, the red tie, the brown trousers, and the white shirt. Together they define Mr. Bean. But while this outfit has become synonymous with the character, have you ever wondered why Mr. Bean never changes his clothes? Why does he wear the same thing every single day? The truth behind Mr. Bean's outfit is much deeper than you might think. It's not about fashion, and it's certainly not about following trends. The lack of change in his wardrobe reveals something about Mr. Bean that most people miss. His clothes are symbolic of the very static nature of his existence, and his clothes remain the same, just like his life. His world may change around him, but Mr. Bean stays the same, and this is what his outfit reflects. Now, let's take a moment to look at a pivotal episode that adds another layer to this analysis. In the Double Trouble episode, we see something truly strange. Mr. Bean meets an alien. And guess what? The alien is wearing the exact same outfit as Mr. Bean. At first, it's comical. You see the alien stumbling around in Mr. Bean's iconic look, and it seems like nothing more than a funny moment. But when you dig deeper, it becomes something more significant. The alien, like Mr. Bean, is an outsider. It's not just the way they look, it's the alienation they both feel. The fact that the alien is dressed just like Mr. Bean is no coincidence. The alien's choice of outfit highlights the shared experience of both characters. Mr. Bean and the alien, them both are outsiders. The alien, just like Mr. Bean, has no place in the world it finds itself in. The outfit, in this instance, becomes more than just a costume. It becomes a symbol of their shared isolation. The alien is from another world, yet its awkwardness and inability to adapt to its surroundings mirrors Mr. Bean's own struggles. The fact that the alien, like Mr. Bean, is trapped in the same uniform reflects the timeless nature of Mr. Bean's character. To understand this, we need to look at the fact that Mr. Bean's world doesn't evolve. The people around him change, the world around him changes, but Mr. Bean stays the same. His outfit doesn't evolve. It remains the same because he remains the same. It's not just clothing, it's a reflection of his emotional and psychological state. His outfit is the one thing that remains constant in his life. The time loop? Is Mr. Bean stuck in eternity? What if Mr. Bean is stuck in a time loop? A cosmic prison where each day is the same as the last. There's something strangely repetitive about his life. He wakes up, gets into a ridiculous situation, and by the end of the episode, he either solves the problem or simply leaves it unresolved. His world doesn't evolve. It's static, much like his wardrobe. In every episode, he encounters new challenges, but he responds in the same way by causing chaos, misunderstanding the situation, and often making things worse. It's easy to imagine Mr. Bean as the unwitting hero of his own existential crisis. He's trapped in an unending cycle of absurdity, and no matter how many times he attempts to solve his problems, he finds himself back at square one. Every time he encounters a new challenge, it's as if it's the first time he's faced it, like he has no memory of the past. The silent protest, Mr. Bean against society. If we take a step back and consider Mr. Bean's behavior in a broader context, we begin to see something more profound. In a way, Mr. Bean's antics are a form of rebellion. He doesn't follow the rules, he doesn't fit into societal molds, and he doesn't participate in the normal way of doing things. His bizarre behavior, his refusal to speak, his incessant mischief, his endless chaos, is a form of silent protest against the overly structured and formal society. By constantly rejecting societal norms, Mr. Bean creates his own rules. He's a countercultural figure, a character who operates on his own terms, even if those terms are nonsensical and absurd. His world doesn't make sense because he's refusing to let it make sense. He's rebelling against the absurdity of modern life, but in a way that is so understated and silent. This silent protest is perhaps what makes Mr. Bean so relatable. Mr. Bean in his timeless outfit, his endless cycle of chaos, and his silent protest against society embodies something more than just slapstick comedy. His world is static, just like his appearance, and he rejects the rigid rules of society with every absurd action he takes. In the end, Mr. Bean's world isn't just a comedy, it's an existential commentary on the human condition. It's a reflection of the absurdity of life, the frustration of being stuck in an unchanging loop, and the silent rebellion that lies at the heart of all of us who refuse to conform. Maybe Mr. Bean is more than just a bumbling, maybe, just maybe, he's a tragic figure caught in a never-ending cycle of chaos, struggling to make sense of a world that never gives him the chance to evolve. And perhaps, in some small way, we're all a little bit like Mr. Bean, trapped in our own cycles, wearing the same outfits, and silently protesting against the world around us. But there's one interesting twist. There are moments when Mr. Bean does change clothes. Yes, you've seen him dressed up for a night out or at a fancy function. You might think, here's the moment of change. But it's not what it seems. Every time Mr. Bean changes clothes, it's for a specific event. Whether it's for a party, a formal dinner, or a night out, Mr. Bean may wear something different. But once the event ends, he's right back in his familiar outfit. The change is temporary. The event may end, and Mr. Bean's appearance may change for a short time. But once the function is over, he's right back to his old self, locked in the same outfit. This isn't just about a wardrobe change. It's about how Mr. Bean approaches life. Just as Mr. Bean never really grows emotionally or psychologically, when the function is over, he returns to his usual state. This is yet another visual metaphor for the fact that Mr. Bean's life is unchanging. He might put on a mask for a brief moment, but he will always return to his true, unchanged self. Now that we've looked at the deeper meanings behind Mr. Bean's outfit, let's talk about Rowan Atkinson's thoughts on it. He's talked before about how Mr. Bean's clothes were chosen for a very specific reason. Atkinson wanted Mr. Bean to be universally relatable. He didn't want Mr. Bean to be tied to any specific time period or fashion trend. His outfit had to be simple, almost generic, so that anyone, anywhere could recognize Mr. Bean and relate to him. There's another reason why Mr. Bean's outfit is so significant. It's because in its simplicity, it reveals the timelessness of his character. While the world around him changes, Mr. Bean stays the same. His look is unchanging, and that's what makes him such an enduring character. He remains locked in time, unable to adapt or grow, which is what makes him so universally recognizable and beloved.